What is up, Aquarius? Welcome and either welcome back to Terra Stations. I am your girl, Sai, and we're gonna hop right into this love reading. It's gonna be for my single Aquariuses. So I hope you guys can hear me because I'm in house tonight, and I already have your pre-shuffle here, but it's gonna be general. So take what applies and leave the rest. Now you could be single and mingling, but as long as you are not in a long-term relationship or, of course, married, then this reading definitely is directed to you, babe. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading, y'all. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm ready. Hope you are. All right, so first and foremost, what is happening for you this month of July, Aquarius? We do have the Ten of Cups as the backstory here. So I definitely feel like you were just in the mood. You were ready for a happy home. Now, because you were single, this could be focusing on, because I kept getting this feeling of, I want my own happy home. I want my own is like the key word there, or the key phrase is what I was picking up on, making me feel like there was a situation where you were engaged in someone else's happy home in some sort of way. We'll get to that. But it's almost like I'm feeling intuitively that, Aquarius, you want your own happy home. So let's say you do have kids, but you don't have a partner. You're single with children. Very common. It could be a sense of, well, this is what I want for me and my children at this point. It's a focus of the happy home, whether it's you creating one, starting your own, having your own, or taking care of the one you already have. Okay. Now, to clarify this, we got the devil in reverse, turned down. So you in this toxic situation, toxic energy, toxic person, perhaps, since we are talking about love. This could be a Capricorn, by the way. It doesn't have to be, but it makes me feel like this was the bond. This was the energy of the connection if you were dealing with somebody. Okay? This also could be the end for you personally. So take it as it applies. For you personally to change your ways. Okay, maybe you were in a toxic energy mentally, physically, emotionally, in some sort of way, and maybe you are now like, okay, let me focus on what really matters. Let me focus on my home. Let me focus on the happiness of my family. However that applies to you, as I said earlier. But I'm seeing that you are changing your ways, or either you are turning down a toxic person or situation, and you are definitely focusing on making some moves here. Now, I am also very specifically picking up on a situation where, if this is another person, I feel like this person could have had their own family. And I also feel like when they came to you, they only wanted to do one thing. Hey, I got this ride for you. Now, you could be male or female, so take that as it applies, but it makes me feel like that was a toxic energy or a toxic bond between you and someone here, where all y'all did was get busy. Point blank, period. Friends with benefits, and I definitely feel like somebody had a family here. And if no one has a family, then this is you saying, hey, I want the real thing. Okay, I don't want to just be someone's friend with benefits or someone's side piece. I want the real thing. Okay, I want the home. I want the spouse. I want the kids. I want the whole nine when it comes to a happy home. All right. Now, I'm definitely seeing where you were waiting, though, in the past with this hanging man here. This is Pisces energy, but this is that shit is stalled out. So there was some type of pause or break, and this is a time where you reflect, whether you did or not. It was a time for you to reflect, for you to look at the whole situation as a whole, whatever was happening here. I definitely feel like it was that toxic energy. So there definitely was a pause here, and I definitely feel like this is between you and somebody, because we do have the Knight of Cups here, and guess what's on the bottom? The Seven of Swords. Because something about this offer, this love offer that was being made to someone, was sneaky. This is a situation or a person. This energy cannot be trusted. Okay, could have been an air sign, or it could have just definitely been you, because you are an air sign as well. But if you're dealing with another air sign, either way it goes, it is showing here that there was like a pause or a break. Like, okay, well, maybe you were waiting on this person. I'm waiting on this person to make a love offer to me, or I'm waiting on the right time to go towards this person. But either way it go, this shit was sneaky. It was sneaky. But I feel like maybe something interfered too, because I saw a tower like in the background playing out. It kept coming up in the shuffle. And sometimes when people are sneaking doing things, they may get busted. Then it's like, hold on, we gotta lay low, or I can't deal with you no more. A complete cutoff. But I definitely see that you were waiting here. And during this waiting time, this is like taking some time to reflect. Now, for the people who don't have a person at all, this is you waiting on someone to come around. This is you waiting on, hey, I'm waiting on my person. And it could have been to the point where you had somebody in mind and maybe you want some sneaky shit. And I'm not trying to pull your card, but we got to put it out here on the table. That's what we're going to do over here. Keep it 100. But the good thing is, Aquarius, before, we go down that road, is I see you holding back this one. I see that you are protecting yourself. Four of Pentacles can kind of put you in a stagnant place, but the intention is good. I will say that. The intention is, hold on, I need my shit to be stable, and I'm going to just stay right here. It's like I'm not making any moves, because with the Four of Pentacles, there is no movement, not forward or backwards. There is a standstill, once again, like with the Hangman, but the difference is you realize, okay, I do need to hold on to what I do have. What I have is important right here. Okay. And I also see that you're going to be focusing on building here with this Page of Pentacles. It's like, let me focus on something else. You have the Four of Pentacles, and it's like, well, let me focus on something else. A new foundation. Something more stable. Okay. And this four with this Page is Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles energy is like I'm left out in the cold. So this makes me feel like there was a situation that occurred, Aquarius, that put you out in the cold. That made you feel like you didn't have somebody or didn't have support. Or this could be, like I said, a particular person. Yeah, but it's definitely a lonely feeling. And what you are doing is deciding, you know what, I am all I need. That's the energy it's giving. And I'm going to focus on what it is that I want to build, what I want to do. And you being patient with this, because Temperance came out. Because I was like, what is Aquarius holding on to? Are they holding back? Or are they holding on to a situation? I had to clarify that, and we got the Temperance. So this is you being patient. And that's why you holding back. Because it's like, I don't want to invest in the wrong thing or the wrong person. I love this for you. Seven of Pentacles is here to back that up. Because what I've been investing in up to this point, or if you don't have anybody, the investments I made in the past, it's like, it really didn't give. So now I am thinking of ways to, make better investments when it comes to connections with people. And Two of Pentacles is on the bottom of all of that. Because there was a lot of juggling. There was some contemplation here. Trying to fill this cup, trying to be here, trying to be there. Maybe that's what you were used to, dealing with people or dealing in connections where you were not priority, or where you had to juggle, or you were being juggled. I mean, no shade or tea, I'm just saying. But I see you find your self-worth, and I would say you at least recognize the importance of having stability, the importance of, self-love, self-protection, because this feels like boundaries to me, but safe boundaries. Safe boundaries. And Four of Pentacles is not really like the best card. But intuitively, I feel like this is good for you to hold back and to, hold on, let me go back to the drawing board. Let me just take what I got and let me work with this. And sometimes that's what it takes. And we can't always push forward. Sometimes we have to pause and, regroup, re-strategize, rethink, renew, heal. All right. And it does feel like that, because in the next phase this month, we got Ace of Cups. And, a lot of times people say, well, Ace of Cups is like a new love coming in. I don't always agree with that, but I am going to agree with it for two reasons. Because one thing about the Ace of Cups is I feel like, because Ace and One is the representation of self, this is like, hey, pour into yourself. This is a self-love card for me. But one thing about self-love is that's very attractive. When people see you loving on yourself, that's attractive. And that's when you will attract other people. That's when you will attract love interests. Now, if they the right one or not, that's a different story. Depends on the person. But if you are in a good vibration of self-love, truly taking care of yourself, I will only think you're going to attract people that are serious. People that are ready to give that same love to you, because they see how you are treating yourself. And they like, okay, yeah, I'm up for the challenge. All right. So even though it is a energy, as I was saying, it definitely can draw people towards you too, Aquarius. And I would say look forward to that, because the Two of Cups came out to clarify it, just as I spoke. So this Ace of Cups that you pouring into yourself, you're going to be fortunate, gifted. Somebody's going to come in. Look at this. Two of Cups right here between you and somebody. And then we got the Three of Cups together. This is combining. On the bottom is the Four of Swords. So you are going to be healing. You are going to be renewing. Second, this is basically, this Four of Swords is just where, say if this is physical, it's like, okay, I got a cold. I got to get some rest. I got to recover. So you went through a recovery mode. And now I feel like you're going to be meeting someone that's better for you, better fitting than whatever you got going on right now. Because what is this? And if you're not dealing with anybody, then great, it's still on the table for you. Okay? So this is changing your toxic ways. This is turning down a toxic person, a toxic situation, or come out of a toxic mentality. And definitely getting prepared to stabilize yourself and get ready for what it is that you want. And because you were here, I'm assuming you want a real relationship. You want a person that you can start dealing with that's gonna, reciprocate the same energy that you were putting into it. If that's what you want, hey, that's what I want you to want. Does that make sense? All right, let's go ahead and get into some tea before I get to rambling. All right, let's use this deck. After I get the tea, Aquarius, we're going to pull an oracle, a love oracle message for you this month. And we're going to be done with it. We got cards coming out already for Aquarius. Let's see what the tea is. What the heck? That's never happened. Illuminate, revealing the truth, confessions, shedding light. On the bottom is love. What the hell I tell y'all? Thank you, Spirit, because I just love when it confirms. Unconditional compassion, genuine, and union. You're gonna find a person this month. Now it's up to you, Aquarius, if you're gonna take them. If you're gonna take it in, if you're gonna receive the offer, if you're gonna make the offer. Sometimes you have to step up. I don't know how it's gonna play out for you personally, but love is illuminated for you this month. I love that. I love that. There is something coming to light about your connections. But I'm definitely feeling somebody's going to meet their person. Okay. What's the other tea for Aquarius this month, please and thank you? Twin flames, though. Okay. I wish my camera, y'all, this twin flames, it flips sideways over this situation. And on the bottom, we got denial, contradicting, refusal, dismissal, not facing reality. Whoa. So there's a twin flame here. Maybe that's the person you're turning down. Somebody doesn't want to believe it. Now, whether this is you or them, somebody is in denial. Like, no, this is not happening. I'm also picking up on some type of weird energy too, Aquarius. This is very specific. It's like if there's a person that's committed to someone and they say, you know what, I can't deal with Aquarius. Let's just say. And they're telling you, no, Aquarius, I can't deal with you anymore. I want to focus on my happy family. And it's almost like, and I'm just throwing this out here, like, Aquarius, you could be saying, nah, you're not going anywhere. We belong together. And you may be in denial, or maybe you have been in denial about it, but there is definitely some clarity here for you. Now, that's very specific, what I just said, so I don't want the general to be like, what the hell? That's very specific. That's what I picked up on. But whether it's you or them, somebody doesn't want to believe that someone isn't their person. It's the side piece. Whoever the side piece is. Mistress, flirting with others, the other woman's secret hookup. Yeah, only you. Somebody's obsessed. Somebody is obsessed. Okay? I don't feel like it's you, Aquarius, because I'm seeing that you're being patient on your investments, waiting on, but then there's always two sides to every story. So we definitely could have an Aquarius in the room right now with us that's like, no, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait because, I've been dealing with this person this far and I don't want to let this go. I don't want to let you go. So I'm going to wait and I'm going to hold on to you. And that person, that energy is, I don't judge over here, but it's almost like, how long you going to damn wait? Because, no. Not with this denial card coming out. This is like definitely saying, Aquarius, if this is you or this specific person that this is for, it's like with denial coming out, it's like, no, this is not it. That's never gonna be, babe. I'm gonna give it to you, the hard loving truth. Because we're not going to be sitting out here looking crazy. I'm not going to allow you to do that. And if you don't like it, then go to somebody else. But I'm going to just tell you. Okay. What else is happening? We're going to clarify that shit. What else is happening with Aquarius? Secrets, love affair, keeping things inside, not opening up, illusions, and lust. So there is a secret connection going on here. Forbidden fruit, non-committal, sexual energy, and tragedy. We got different storylines playing out. Definitely. I definitely feel like there is, generally, for the general, there is a toxic situation, a toxic connection where somebody is, no longer going to be engaging in that activity. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Whether it's you, whether it's them, somebody's turning it down. The other storyline is somebody is willing to wait. I'm gonna wait. I gotta have you. Limitations and fulfillment. Yeah, somebody cannot have, but limitations and fear popping out. It's just basically letting me know that this is what it is. Your wish fulfillment came out with that. I'm saying your wish fulfillment, but your wish fulfillments are limited here. Somebody's afraid as well of that happening. Like, what the hell? So be careful, because somebody may be, trying some drastic measures this month to keep somebody. But I did see a feminine energy here that was being vulnerable, and I'm seeing a masculine energy here that's feeling guilty. So take that as it applies to. Somebody could be feeling guilty that they are, doing a person wrong, or somebody could be feeling guilty that, they are the side piece. Clarify this, illuminate with love here. What's happening here? Please and thank you. Whoa. We got assistance popping out with spirit guides. So whenever this truth is revealed, this illumination happens, it is due to your ancestors, to your guides, to your guardian angel, however you want to say it. Decisions are here as well. Change and courage is here as well. And epiphany and breakthrough. And I like that. And on the bottom we got wish fulfillment. So there is somebody else that is meant for you. There's a better... I definitely feel like this situation is being intervened on purpose. So you need to definitely be patient. If you are waiting and you definitely want a love connection, then you need to be patient. And there's a decision that you have to make. You got to have the courage to change your way of thinking about love, or what you are doing. I'm saying detachment and cold with feminine here. So somebody needs to move the hell on from a person that they are dealing with. What's happening with the twin flames and denial? We got wish fulfillment coming out. Yeah, somebody doesn't want the shit to be over because it feels so good. It's a wish come true. Yeah, and this is the shadow side. This is what's being done in the dark. Somebody getting their rock solved. Could be a Cancer or Pisces. Could be significant here. Scorpio as well. Ooh, and then I said all of the signs. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Pluto and transformation. Somebody definitely needs to do something different here. You're going to get your answers, though. One way or the other. All right. So we're getting ready to wrap it up. Let's get a card for secrets and lust. What's happening with the secrets and lust in this situation? Let's see. For Aquarius. Thank you. We got self-love. Exactly. And guilt and sabotage. Okay, so somebody's going to definitely decide that this is no longer for me. I need to pour into myself. This is you. You need to pour into yourself. Love on yourself. Okay? Not feeling guilty about a person, or if somebody else is trying to make you feel guilty. We're not doing that. This person right here, whoever this energy is a masculine energy, most likely a male. They're feeling guilty, whether because they are the cheater or because they are feeling used. You could be male or female watching this video. Yes, I'm seeing spa watching. I'm seeing healing. Take some time out for yourself. Love on yourself. Hold back from toxic people, situations, and connections. I mean, you do what you want. You know, you grown. But why continue to put yourself in a place where you are not getting what you want? Like, what's the point? I'm just asking. For a temporary fulfillment. Or maybe if it's not fulfillment for you and it's a fulfillment for them and you just like doing it for them. Because I've definitely been in a situation like that personally. Like, either way, you either getting breadcrumbed or you're not getting shit out of it, period. Somebody don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, so they're continuing to deal with them. Self-love. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Lack, doubts. maybe somebody here feels like, okay, you know, I feel bad for this person. So that's why, you know, I continue to deal with them. I'm also feeling like somebody may feel insecure about themselves. Like, I maybe, you know, I won't get any better than this. I'm going to just stay right here. But what you need to do, regardless of your situation, is put some distance between you and this person. And if you are single and not dealing with anybody, then you pour into your own cup and not focus on love connections. And what you would do, as I said earlier, is drawing the right connection. For Aquarius, what do they need to know when it comes to their love for July? Actions speak louder than words. Okay. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing, is what it says. So don't get breadcrumb, don't get lied to, don't get finessed. Twin flame is coming out again. Thank you, Spirit. It says this person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you, because you can see yourself in them. But if you're not in a good place, then guess what? They are not in a good place, which means y'all are not in a good place. And who building a foundation on some shit like that? Soulmate is up under that. You got twin flame and you got soulmate right behind it, because that's what's next when you move on from the situation. Take it or leave it. All right. I love you, babes. Have a good July, and I will see y'all soon. All right.